Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy Red 23 underscore the boss here back at EA Sports College Football 25. So in the last video, I was playing against Minnesota though, but I ain't gonna lie, I beat Minnesota so bad it was a huge blowout, and we was playing the Iron Bowl, so we were basically rivals though. But Minnesota really ain't no good team though, so I had beat them easily. And I had thrown a couple interceptions too, like two interceptions, but I really need to work on that from stop throwing these interceptions though. Started getting open pass. But I ain't gonna lie, the second interception that I had just accidentally thrown, the guy could have moved up and caught it though, but he just stood there. My player just stood there and let the other player to catch it and it caused an interception though. So I ain't really worrying about that though. So at least I had pull out the win though, cause I already know that I was basically beating Minnesota so badly, so they couldn't barely catch up though. So I had looked on my YouTube channel and I had found out that I got about 38 subscribers. So I'm basically getting more subscribers to my YouTube channel though. So keep on subscribing to my channel though and start supporting my channel though. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and comment my video. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So, okay, let me see. I'm gonna upgrade my player though. Okay, officially. Let's see, I want to upgrade. I ain't doing all that though. McCarrion. Should I max my IQ? I'll go with the IQ, yeah. IQ. Good. So I'm more like a Tom Brady quarterback though. And let me go and hit the practice field. Start trying. Okay. Position your quarterback and time your pass to destroy as many targets as possible. You'll be awarded more points for better accuracy as well for hitting deeper targets. Successfully destroy targets will increase your score modular and failure to do so will reset it. Okay. I'm so based okay. Damn. So I'm trying to see. This like might be a little tricky though. I ain't good with this one. I ain't like this drill right here. Let me hit the studies. And we playing against Washington though. Our very first away game. So all the games that I had played was basically at home though. So this really a big game for us against Washington Huskies. I never heard too much about Washington Huskies though. So I ain't really know this was really a big game against Michigan. 'Cause I used to think Michigan big game and rival was Ohio State. So I know those two teams are very a rival against each other. So let's go ahead get started with the game.
It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and... This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going for it all.
Damn, he caught it.
They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Wheels it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands.
Devon Edwards,
to do the rest.
my running back right there, just caught this shit. That's what I'm talking about. That was a beautiful catch. He was all over him.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Smart offensive coordinators. They're going to...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's a draw. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And
God damn it.
Will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it, and he's in.
Finally got a touchdown. Okay, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
This kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football.
Taylor Morris. Morris. Taylor Morris. That was a beautiful. Okay, okay.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover 1 and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside 3rd of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take a shot.
Touchdown. Okay.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Okay, okay.
No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the
Frederick
route one-on-one,
Moore.
shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going.
He caught this.
Nice job.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been an impressive 1st half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
You got too many men on him.
On third down, going up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And back to the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep down.
Touchdown.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now.
Collins Loveland.
Touchdown on the year.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. 1st down here for the offense.
Get set, get set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone.
Ah.
There's it into traffic and it's picked off.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why
I ain't worrying about this.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense.
Here we go.
Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive. A couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can...
Shit, no one's
Okay, ready?
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Finds the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Come on, set. The give to the fullback. The Wolverines have enough for the first down.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? This is 1995. We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
It falls incomplete, and we'll change into the field to get things started back up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long and field goal.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first...
Touchdown, Michigan! And the
Saw my open man.
has been extended.
I just saw an open man.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. That's such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter when you... Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd down, he tries to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.
We pull out the victory. We just beat Washington.
And hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Michigan is on an impressive win streak. What's the biggest contributor factor to your success? Taking all the credit to the fans, credit to the coaches, credit to your team. Taking all the credit. Got my band increased. At first I had decreased, then said I got it back up. Field general upgraded. Object completed. Field general upgrade to gold. Let's see the top story. Okay, Mississippi State beat Texas from 29 to 24. Hey Lorenzo, we're going to a party off campus this week. Want to join? Don't you have that lad throughout? So nah, I'm gonna stay in class, but let me know how it goes. Okay. Bye week. Upgrade my player. I unlocked Field General. Okay. I'm gonna go on to the practice field. Start training. Position your quarterback and time your pass to destroy as many targets as possible. You'll be awarded more points for better accuracy as well as for hitting deeper targets. Successfully destroy targets will increase your score marginally, and failure to do so will reset it. Okay, let me see. Damn it. I don't think I like this one. I don't think I'm good at this shit right here. Okay, I see. Texas against Oklahoma. Bye week. Your medium, your midterm, your midterm results are back. You didn't do as well as I hoped. You got all C's. Your GPA should now be adjusted if it changed. So I'm playing against Illinois. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. Catch me in the next video. Peace.